This is the Pretty Coach Oracles again here. I'm just trying to hop right back into that energy from the first reading that we did about, what was it? Not letting anybody talk down to you. So this reading is strictly going to be to clarify the cards that I was led to clarify. So right now we're doing the page of inspiration and we're clarifying that. You would have needed to see the first reading. So if you haven't, you'll want to stop here and go back and refresh your memory or watch it for the first time. So clarifying that we have the Three of Swords, honey. A third party scenario, a scenario that brought a lot of confusion possibly to your life. It could be in matters of the what? Heart. I feel like this is for the high priestesses who are similar to myself. Because I watched the reading of another reader, I'm telling you, like, I feel like watching that reader's reading activated something in me, and now I know for certain, if I wasn't sure before, that I'm a high priestess and I'm speaking to high priestesses. I am speaking to those who have a specific storyline. So what I have found in my own life is that relationships tend to be a distraction for you. They are a stronghold. They can be a stronghold for you. They can be used literally as the adversary's tactic or weapon of choice, okay? They use your love and your desire for love against you, okay? When I say they, I want to talk about how demonic entities work. Demonic entities work by way of utilizing your shadow energies, your traumatic experiences. They use those against you, and they use them to get you to believe certain things about yourself which are not true, but they use true information to cause you to believe a report that is not the truth. Okay? So, for example, it will cause you to believe that you're not victorious when you really are already victorious. And so, what would happen? And let me explain why you're already victorious so we can hurry up and get this broken down. You are victorious because you are a spark of the divine experiencing itself in human form in a way that can go between earth and you can go between earth and heaven because you've been gifted this gift of life in the body. Okay. Demonic entities are upset about that because they weren't gifted that. They have to take that. They have to trick people out of that. You have been gifted with the abilities and the faculties of your mind as well. And demonic entities no longer have access to that. So they have to get permission, like sinners. Have you ever? Yes. Like sinners, they have to get permission. They can come in the form of vampires, wolves, werewolves, like all the shit that great television is made of. Everything that we're seeing in didn't we talk about Neptune energy, Mason, in the first reading? We talked about radio, television, and film. Okay, boom. That shit is all true. These are all we're literally getting to see demonic entities playing in our faces all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. Those who are spiritual warriors, such as myself, you are high priestesses like myself. This is not meant to make you afraid. In fact, it's meant to educate and then activate your ass. See, you're a fighter in the spirit. So this shit actually I don't want to say it doesn't make you get scared because I think that would be a lie. What I think happens, I feel like there may be a sense of fear, but because of your spirit, you are aware that you are already victorious. You are aware that the Most High God gives you all the strength, all the knowledge and wisdom that you need in order to tap in whenever you need to fight a demon off of you. And you know this because you've actually experienced things that should have taken you out of here first in your mind, because that's where the whole battle is always waged, honey. It's in your thoughts. So you have a very powerful mind. If you are not careful, you can both either trick yourself into something and you can trick yourself out of it. These are the people who I'm talking to, okay? You have a very specific cloud. The cloud comes in the form of love for you, in the form of relationships. You may even feel as if you are called specifically to be by yourself. Now, the enemy also uses that to attack you as well. They use that to make you feel like maybe you're meant to be by yourself. The demon Asmodeus is heavily connected to this lineage, this people, this like you. If this is going to resonate with you, you already know what I'm talking about. You both deeply desire to be in partnerships, to be in union, to maybe even be married in covenant with someone. However, every time you do get in a relationship, you be like, you know what? Goddamn, you get drugged so bad sometimes. And that is because that is the demonic entity that is attached to your bloodline that is meant to stop you by using the dark shadows and the unhealed areas of other people who have now just become pawns in the scheme of things. Maybe they're like this lady talked about, these people being the shell of people. They're not even the people no more. They are fully possessed by the time they make it to you, or they are no longer in control of themselves, like in Get Out. Something else is controlling them. Something outside of themselves is controlling them at this point. Okay. So they operate in things like fear, in things like their lust. It drives them. It motivates them. Like, you're going to know who I'm talking about. You're going to know what I'm talking about. Let's move on. The second card that came out, I don't think that was the second card that came out. Yeah, that's the last card. The second card that came out is the High Priestess. So that's confirmation about who I'm talking to. High Priestess energy, Cancer. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Thank you. High Priestess energy is showing up here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, B and J, Boaz, and Y King. These are priests. This is part of your heritage. B and J could also be really important. Like, B and J could be somehow somebody's significant other, or this could be just, and I mean the what do you call them words? Damn, I don't know what it's called. What I'm trying to say. The initials, God, the initials of a person in your life. You guys are probably engaged in spiritual warfare at this time. There's conflict, there's fighting, there's battle, war on the mind. There is separation energy. There could be also death energy showing up here. There could be, it could be a rest. Okay, someone could be getting ready to take a rest, an eternal rest, or just a mental rest. Okay. I feel like with the Page of Inspiration too, some of us you're getting you're getting the message that you are meant to engage in spiritual warfare with people. You are also going to get it into the fact to where you could be, for high priestesses, specifically sent to assist them with tapping into their energies with battling. Okay. You could be called to vacation like life. You could be called to spiritual retreat like life, because this work is important. It's imperative. This could be part of your the awakening or something, that you are realizing that you are called to assist high priestesses in their battles. Remember, the high priestess was usually, or the high priest was usually an interim. They were usually an intermediary on behalf of the fellow brothers and sisters. Guys, your work has always been bigger than you. And you've always felt this energy in your life. You are meant to help people go to the dark recesses of their mind for the purpose of bringing and dredging all that dark ass shit up so that it can be healed. But again, you know this because this is going to be what you literally have had to do over and over and over again for yourself. Know this without doubt. All right, Spirit, let's move on to the next card, because we had a lot of cards out here, so I'm going to move quickly. We have the Page of Materials. So let's clarify that. Spirit, please help me to clarify the Page of Materials. I got the Emperor, baby. I need some more, though, before I move on. Listen, that Emperor energy for me, it's making me think about Asmodeus. It's making me think about that principality that has rulership over this lineage, over this line. This is who we're up against, okay? And it may not be that for your bloodline. This message is timeless, and it can transcend even the doggone shadows and the principalities that we have that we're facing. But understand, you have a principality over your bloodline, over your heritage. That spirit could very well be pointing out to you and teaching you is attached to your heritage and to your people. And because of that, you have a message about the way to rid this. Now, keep in mind, there is usually always, the emperor is both light and dark energy. Everything has duality, okay? So just like there is a divine counterpart as far as for the positive, for the good, for the light, understand that it has a counterpart as well, and it's still divine, and it's for the dark, okay? For the for the shadow world, which is the reason why it can actually be easy for us to become tricked if you are not aware. So let's see what this is showing up as. This emperor energy, first card to hit the table, King of Swords in the upright. This person could have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy in their chart. This person could come talking the truth. It's very possible for some of us that we could be getting ready to come into contact with our light version. And I had to tell people, I spoke a word today about how sometimes, remember the Bible talks about the enemy coming in the appearance of light. So you've got to be very, very mindful at this hour, because that's what's going to happen. Because that's the only way that's the way that it can trick us. It has to get us this way. So whatever your stronghold is, whatever powers and virtues this demonic entity has, it's because it's also a part of your light body. It's also because it's a part of the good, okay? But they have taken the good and they have caused it to be perverted or profane now, just possibly because you're working out of the shadow and you're not even aware. Okay? So now there is coming to you potentially, only time gonna reveal what it is for you and for me. There's potentially an emperor who is coming in the King of Swords energy. This is a teacher. This is a wise person. They could be in the military. Let me tell you this, whoever this is extremely powerful, even in the spirit. When you are a master of the mind, when you are the master of the mind, that shit can go either way. Your intentions is the only thing that separates you. God, give me some more about this person, because this is important. Is this the healer or is this the trickster? And that's what the journey is going to be about. Is this the healer or the trickster, honey? Ten of Pentacles showing up here. My God, I've never had these. That's a lie. It's been distraction after distraction for all the readers that I've been doing lately. This is on point and this is powerful as hell. Lord, they use everybody. They use everybody. Your children, your family, your friends, your lover. Remember, I told y'all in this other reading, some of us have been literally sleeping with the enemy. Absolutely not. Go in there with your father right this second. Give me a moment. You let mommy finish this reading. Go, go, go. I love you. Go, my princess. Go, my fellow high priestess. Go on. Now you gonna make her act a fool on that camera? And I don't want to act a fool on this here camera, so I want you to go. I act a fool. Go to the room. Go. Thank you so much. And watch I tell you what. Period. Thank you. That is my Aries sister who is in spiritual combat with me. You got a trusty sidekick. And y'all might be being called to move together. Moving on. Empress energy here. Empress energy here. The Emperor. Let me talk about who the Emperor can deal with. Emperor could deal with daddy. Daddy energy. Daddy energy is what Emperor energy can deal with. Okay? Or a very important authoritarian energy in your life. Moving on. Moving on. There is look, the 10 of Pentacles in the upright is here. Whatever is coming in right now is giving, okay, you about to prosper. Prospering. And this is not prospering only in the spiritual. This is prospering both in the spirit and in the flesh. In spirit and in truth. Thank God. So this is the good thing. This is the good seed. This is the good side. Okay. So if you have, listen, Linda and Larry. I also believe that for some of us, we could have been operating in our shadow. Now we're being awakened, called to the truth. And now, as a direct result of this, you could have already been in union with your partner. Don't get me wrong. That may not be the case. Time is going to reveal to you, or you already know. And I'm only confirming what you already know. Clock that. What I'm simply stating is either you are already in union with your partner and you guys may not have been on the same pages, but now with this awakening or whatever tower moments are getting ready to happen for you guys, it is possible that it is the appointed time for this healed connection and this healed version of your union to come forth. If you are in fact a part of a connection that was meant to distract and deceive your ass, and it was part of what that archon, part of what that principality had lined up for you, because you was praying from your traumas, praying from your fears, praying from comparison of your life, praying because you thought it was never going to happen, that got to go. That either has to go or it has to be transformed. It got to be transmuted. That still means that got to go. It's gone. And what you have actually been waiting for, what you've been putting work towards, putting effort into, those ships are what's coming in. You don't got to wait no more. The sun is here. That's clarity. That's your true identity. That's your power. That's your authority. That's the Messiah energy. The sun is the Messiah energy, baby. That's your healing. You have returned to the energy of your youth, pre-deluge, pre-whatever destructive event that happened in your life, or a series of events that happened in your life that wounded you in the psyche, that helped to fragment your mind and cause all these other distortions of what you truly desire to come forth. This is where your shadow, see, this is giving the movie Us. Remember, it was the shadow version that was living, and then the other version came back. They like, we coming back for what's ours. You've been living here too long. This ain't your shit. This ours. And we didn't come back to collect. You had us hidden, bound in the recesses of our mind, thinking we was crazy. No, Lord, we've come to collect. This stuff that we're going through is what the psychological thrillers are made of. Y'all, the sun is here, so the light is shining. The light is shining. That is, I really want to stop right here, y'all. I really do, but let me see what else. Let's see what else we got. What are the cards? The sun. We're going to do the sun. And I low-key feel like I shouldn't because we just saw the sun. I think that it's probably telling me to stop. Let me see. That's the tower. Let's get the tower. But this is that us energy. This is the us. Tower moment here. See, the tower could be information that you receive in a pivotal alignment, appointed moment where you receive an aha, and all of a sudden you know exactly what you need to do. You understand why something is crumbling. You understand exactly what's happening and what your next move should be. And literally there's like no doubt. This is what the tower moment is bringing in this hour for some of us. But let's go ahead and clarify, shall we? Let's try that. Let's clarify that one. Spirit, give me the tower energy, please. Just for the purpose of being extremely thorough. Pay attention to your dreams, High Priestess. That is where God talks to you most. Okay? You are extremely psychic. Your dreams be happening. You got dreams. You got premonitions. Your spiritual gifts are being activated. It may even seem chaotic. It may seem like shit is happening and coming from all over, every which way, every which direction. It needs to. You are important. You are powerful. With the way that this demonic presence and entity has reigned and ruled over your lineage, this ain't just about you, okay? It's reigned and ruled over your lineage of people for ages. Nessus energy. Check into the heavenly body of Nessus. In my line, in my bloodline. Be quiet. Be quiet. Thank you so much. Be quiet. Get back in that room. Thank you. Be quiet. So attached to this for you, if you're listening to me, 9 times out of 10, you are a part of the tribe of Judah, as this is who I feel that I'm called to speak to. Mm-hmm. And the archon and the demonic entity and presence that has plagued our people, our nation of people, is Asmodeus, the demon of lust. the demon of lust. That is also associated with the LGBTQIA community. Understand this. Also understand and know that whatever demon has plagued you and your bloodline, and this is who you're helping to heal, this is who you're sent here towards to heal. This is going to make you the information and revelations that God is giving you. If you are a healer, this is what makes you rise to stardom. To stardom. You have the healing waters. I got the 5 of swords. You got to be careful though, because, and you got to be strategic in this hour, because see, you can touch people's minds, baby. See, and that's a problem. That's a problem. So you need to be strategic in this hour, because the enemy, as well as you, we're both sent here to play our parts and to play it well. You're being called to the stage. Get your priorities together. This is to help get the priorities together, the house in order. You got to get your priorities together for this. Oh, excuse me. I feel like with this star energy, this Aquarius energy coming in with the star, with this revelation, with this healing, it is what's going to help you, even in your own life. This is what's going to literally set you up. This is a part of your elevation. Aquarius can deal with elevation, literally high rises, guys. I see the Page of Swords. Some of you guys could receive some form of messaging through technology specifically, because that's more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It could come in a way that's so it could come across as a little green, a little immature, a little blunt, like a little in your face, or it could be some type of letter, phone call, okay? That's coming in where you're going to receive word about something. Spirit, what are we receiving word about, God? The tower, this tower moment. You could have watched, like I said, for me, mine was watching that reading. And I really want to send it to other high priestesses that I know could potentially benefit from it. But baby, the lady either said it to members only, baby, at a certain point, or the universe was conspiring, like that Archon was working against it. I see after the Page of, this is about the changing of the winds, the changing of the guards, the cycle changing. So yeah, man, change is here. 8 of Pentacles. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're about to go into, whatever work you've already been putting into it, baby, whatever into it is, I need you to understand that that's about to pay off for you. You are going to be listen, let me not say you're going to be. You are highly skilled. And because you are highly skilled, you are going to be working diligently as well, but it ain't even going to be nothing to you. This is great for you. A highly skilled spiritualist with the King of Cups coming up here. In the upright, though, this is a real healer. This is not a person who knows all of this stuff because they are being controlled by an entity who is aware but operating in darkness. Collaboration together here, working together towards a common goal. Engagement for somebody too, with somebody who could have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in their chart. Listen, if you guys had a partner, if you have like a dark twin and a light twin, there's a possibility there could be getting ready to be a duel, a fight to the finish, if you will. And guess what? The High Priestess is the prize weapon, prize possession. She is the secret weapon here. Listen, there's going to be a man who is sent to defend your righteous honor against the person who coming to take it and attack it, but using love as the vehicle to do that, using love as their mask. You have a person who is coming to duel, and you gonna have to know what you know. You gonna have to know that you know what you know in order to manifest the 10 of Cups, which is fulfillment, wish fulfillment. I saw the 10 of Pentacles in one of these readings too already. the Ten of Pentacles clarified that doggone Page of Materials. So the Ten of Pentacles, if you ask me, is coming through a person who you may not think it would be coming through. It's coming through somebody who might be considered a novice, but they are a student. They are a person who does not mind researching and looking into things. This is your person who's coming with the healing. They may ask questions and shit. They may put up a little bit of resistance, hun. But at the beginning, at the end of the day, they listen to the angel that is over their lives. The book of Tobit is going to be very important and significant here. Let me not. Spirit, is there anything more before I move on? This is going to be the end of the reading here, y'all. Once I get this is it. And this is what you have been waiting for. Some of you guys have been waiting for this only your whole life. Oh, Fantasia Barrino, my fellow Cancerian. I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive. And finally, yeah. I can, what is it? I can something the impossible if I reach deep inside my heart, yeah. Overcome any obstacle, won't let this dream just fall apart. You see, I strive to be the very best, shine my light for all to see. 'Cause anything is possible, yeah. When you believe. All right. So some of y'all could be literally getting ready to get a contract singing, some shit like that. I don't know. Remember, I told some of y'all in the other reading, y'all about to become famous, a star in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just in your mundane life, in your day-to-day life. If you're a mechanic, you're about to rise to stardom in your little field. Just understand that. Not my little, Lord God, please forgive me, because that's the whole point. I don't want nobody to feel small. I apologize for that. You are about to rise to the tops in your respective field. Understand that. But the people I'm talking to, you a high priestess, so you about to be in front the world to see. You are about to be in front the world to see. Your ministry is to people. You have the ability to literally help them transform their minds. So they need to hear you. They got to see you. They got to hear your songs. They got to read your books. Because you have a wealth of information on spirituality and the practicality, like how to live it out. Every day, all day. Boop, bop. Peace, love, light, and darkness, which all work together to bring balance and harmony first within ourselves, yes. And then within our world. It's my pleasure to serve y'all this way. The end.